So today I want to talk to you guys about tempo. And tempo is basically the movement, the speed at which you're doing your movement. So when you see it written in a workout, it's usually something like a number, dot, dot, another number, dot, dot, and then another number. And so this first number is usually the eccentric phase of a movement. So the muscle stretching. So if we think about a squat, you think about these hamstring muscles here. So as you're going down, this muscle is lengthening. So that is your eccentric phase. The second number is the isometric phase. So if you're in that squat and you're holding, that is the isometric phase. And then the last number is the concentric phase. So as your muscle shortening, so as I stand up, muscle shortens. So we can kind of mess around with those numbers. So if I have 2 seconds for the eccentric phase, 0 for the isometric, and 2 for the concentric, the total time, so all these numbers added together, is 4 seconds. So the total time under tension is 4 seconds. So it looks like this. Squat, down for 2, push up for 2. So down for 2 seconds, I'm not holding at the bottom, and I'm pushing up for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, if let's say you're working out at home and you're like, I have my heaviest weights, I can't go any heavier, or if you're at the gym and you're like, oh my God, I can't add any more weight on, I'm kind of maxed out super hard, we can kind of mess around with the time under tension. So we can add in a pause, and our tempo might look like this: 2, 2, 2. So we can hold for 2 seconds, and we can increase our total time under tension to 6. So here we have 4 seconds, 6 seconds. So if we're doing that squat, it might look like this: 1, 2, hold for 2, push up for 2. So we're increasing our total time under tension. We can also make the time that we're lowering into that squat longer. So we can go for 4. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, push up. So during that concentric phase, you want to pretty much go as fast as you can, and that number will change. So when you're going super heavy on your lifts, getting out of that, it might kind of look like this, trying to push out of that. So that last number might be a little bit different. So, but basically, if your goal is to build muscle, you want to keep that lowering phase, that eccentric phase, at least 2 seconds, but it can go a little bit longer. Isometric, so that time that you're holding down at that bottom position, that can be anywhere from 0 to 2 seconds. And then the concentric phase, so pushing out of that, you want to go as fast as you can with whatever load that you are working with. So mess around with your tempos, see what feels good for you. If you're maxed out on your weight and you can't add any more weight, or you're at your heaviest weight that you have in your home gym, mess around with tempo a little bit and see how that works out for you. Have any questions? Leave them below.